February 5th, 2018. Just went to Utah Lake, got me this catfish. I don't know, it's 8 pounds, real close to 8 pounds, a little bit less on the scale. And we're gonna fillet this fish, and we'll defat it, and de-skin it, and debone it. I'm cut right here behind the skill plate. I'm gonna cut it right along the top of the spine, right here on the edge of the backbone. And I'm gonna go all the way down to the tail. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it down the backbone, cut it right down the tail, right here. And then we're just gonna work our way, fill with your knife, go right along this backbone. Right here I'm filling the ribs. Ribs start right here. Just cut right along the ribs. We're going to leave the ribs on the carcass, on the fish. So I just have this fillet, and it's just going to have the skin on it and the meat and no bones. I'm just going to cut right here on the ribs. And up with a piece of meat like this. Right here, skin's on this side. Set this aside. That doesn't have any bones in it. Bones are all still here on the fish. We're going to do this side. The same thing. Right here behind the head. Cut down deep right there, stop high so you don't get in the guts. Go right along this backbone like this. Lay it over, cut right along this bone. Hitting the ribs right now with my knife. Cut right along the ribs like this.
They keep getting shot.
Skin on this side. Right here, this piece is deboned. Set it aside. We're gonna clean our cutting board. There's our fish. Took this side, see the bones. Took this side, all the way to the bone. Rinse our board. Alright, so we cleaned our cutting board. Now we got just our piece of meat here, our fillet. Skin on one side, lay the skin side down. This piece is deboned. I'm going to start at the tail, work my way up to the front end of the fish. And can you see it good? See the fish good? Alright, so what we're going to do is basically right against the skin all the way. So on the cut board side, there's about 1/8 inch of fat. We want to leave all that on. Just want to cut above it, and at the same time we're cutting off the skin, but we're removing the fat at the same time. And you can actually feel it, and we're cutting the soft part. So basically the meat is the nice part. Nice and soft. Okay, right there, we left most fat. See the fat there? See the pink fat? Leave most of that on the skin. Got the meat. I'm gonna want to rinse this again because it has the slime from the fish there. Here's basically what we got here. This is the skin side that was down, so we have some fat left on this. That pink stuff, that's fat. The white's the pure meat. That's what we want. Here's the inside of it. So I'm gonna rinse this cutting board, and then we're gonna cut the fat off because we don't want any fish slime on our meat. So now I've rinsed my cutting board again, and I got the same piece of meat here, and we're gonna want to cut this fat off, like I said. And the reason why we keep rinsing our board is from the slime from the fish. You know, we don't really want any of that slime or anything, but here's the fat right here. Want to remove this fat so that we just got pure white left. This catfish is going to give us best flavor. Get kind of a, I don't know, fishy, muddy flavor because they store toxins in their fat. And we want to remove that to give us the best flavor. So to remove most of the fishy flavor. Fish fat, when it is heated, turns into oil, and it will mix into your whole pan. So I'm working along like that. It's just maybe a 1/16 of an inch thick here, maybe an 1/8. Basically what I call this is the fat vein that goes down this center all the way. We're going to cut on both sides of that and remove all that as soon as I'm done getting this other fat, surface fat off here. But as you can see, that's a lot of fat there. Anyway, that's what we're removing, which will be fish oil, which will not taste well. And this fillet here, we have removed the skin. There's a piece of skin right there I'm taking off from the first cut. So remove the fat. And we'll cut down both sides of this center line. And on these catfish, I'm going to cut all the way through. Move this center strip. Put it right there, along the center all the way down the back. So basically, you'll have pure white. See a little piece of fat there. Just a little bit on this other side, trim. This is the top of the back. Always a little bit of fat on top of the back. Basically what we want to go for. There's a nice boneless strip. Nice and boneless. Cut all the pink off, the fat. Both sides, nice and boneless. Pink is removed. Pure white's what you want. And that's ready for cooking. And we'll do this other side of the center. We're going to cut down the whole thing. Side of the center here. Show you this piece that I remove, but it goes all the way through down to the bottom. Pretty fatty, pretty fishy flavor. There's the fat that I removed right there out of the center strip. You can see you don't want to eat that. A little tiny bruise right there. Cut that off. Bruises don't taste good. That's our second strip. That's what we've ended up with. Ended up with right here. 2 nice strips. Right there. Just season them. You're good to go. Boneless, defat, deskin. That's how I do it. Right there.